watching this next scene from Comedy Bears. If you came and saw 12th Night this afternoon and you liked it, you'll really love this play because there's twice the fun and that there's 2 sets of twins! So, basically, a little rundown. There are 2 sets of okay. Antipholus and Dromio. There are 2 Dromio and 2 Antipholus, and each Antipholus is the master to their servant Dromio, who are long-lost twins because, like Viola and Sebastian, their ship split, and they got separated at birth. So in the play, one set of the twins is scouring the world to find the other set of twins, be reunited. In this scene, you're going to see Dromio enter and talk to Antipholus, who just spoke with Dromio's twin brother, not knowing that it wasn't his Dromio. And then later in the scene, the other Antipholus' wife is going to come in and think that this is her Antipholus. So, enjoy.
How now, sir, is your merry humor altered? As you love strokes, so jest with me again. You know no centaur. You received no gold. Your mistress sent to have me home to dinner? My house was at the Phoenix? Wast thou mad that thus so madly thou didst answer me?
What answer, sir? When spake I such a word?
Even now, even here, not half an hour since.
I am not saying you since you sent me hence home to the centaur with the gold you gave me.
Villain, thou didst deny the gold's receipt, and toldst me of a mistress and a dinner, for which I hope thou felt'st I was displeased.
I am glad to see you in this merry vein. What means this jest? I pray you, master, tell me.
Yea, dost thou jeer and flout me in the teeth? Think'st thou I jest? Hold, take thou that! Oh, and that!
Oh, I pray, hold, sir, I pray you. Now your jest is earnest. Upon what bargain do you give it me?
If you will jest with me, know my aspect, and fashion your demeanor to my look, or I will beat this method in your sconce.
Sconce, call you it? So you would lead battering? I would rather have it ahead. And you would leave these blows long. I will have to get a sconce, and sconce it on my head, or else I shall seek my wit in my shoulders. But I pray you, sir, why am I beaten?
Dost thou not know?
Nothing, sir, but that I am beaten.
Shall I?
Aye, sir, and wherefore? For they say that every why hath a wherefore.
Why, first, for flouting me, and then wherefore, for urging it the second time to me.
Oh, was there ever any man thus beaten out of season, where the why and the wherefore hath neither rhyme nor reason? Marry, sir, I thank you.
Thank me, sir, for what?
Marry, sir, for the something you gave me for nothing.
I'll make you amends next to give you nothing for something. But say, sir, is it dinner time?
No, sir, I think the meat wants that I have.
In good time, sir. What's that?
Basting.
Well, sir, then 'twill be dry.
Oh, I pray you, sir, if it be, eat none of it.
Your reason?
Lest you make you choleric and purchase me another dry basting.
Well, sir, learn to jest in good time. There's a time for all things.
I durst have denied that before you were so choleric.
By what rule, sir?
Marry, sir, by the rule as plain as the plain bald pate of Father Time himself.
Why is time such a niggard of hair, being as it is so plentiful in excrement?
Because he bestows it on beasts. And what he hath scanted men in hair, he hath given them in wit.
Why, but there's many a man hath more hair than wit.
Ah, but none of those men but that will lose their wit for their hair.
Why, thou didst conclude hairy men, plain dealers, without wit.
No, but the plainer dealer, the sooner lost. Yet they lose it in a kind of jollity.
You would all this time have proved there's no time for all things.
Marry, but did, sir. Namely, no time to recover hair lost by nature.
But your reason was not substantial why there is no time to recover.
Thus I mend it. Time himself is bald, and to the world then shall have bald followers.
I knew it would be a bald conclusion. What's this yonder?
I, Antipholus, look strange and frown. Some other mistress hath thy sweet aspect. I am neither Adriana nor thy wife. Ah, do not tear thyself away from me. How? dearly would it touch thee to the quick, shouldst thou but hear I were licentious, and that this body, consecrate to thee, thy ruffian lust should be contaminate. Wouldst thou not spit at me, and spurn at me, and hurl the name of husband in my face, and tear the stained skin from my harlot brow, and from my false hand cut the wedding ring, and break it with a deep divorcing vow? I know thou canst, and therefore see thou do it. I am possessed with an adulterate blot. My blood is mingled with the crime of lust. For if we two be one, and thou play false, I do digest the poison of thy flesh, being strumpeted by thy contagion. Keep then far league and truce with thy true bed. I live unstained, thou undishonored.
Lead you to me, fair dame? I know you not. In Ephesus I am but 2 hours old, as strange unto your town as to your talk, who every word by all my wit being scanned, wants wit and all one word to understand.
Thy husband, how the world is changed with you! When were you wont to use your beloved thus? I sent for you by Dromio home to dinner.
By Dromio? By me?
By me! And thou didst return from him, that he did buffet thee, and in his blows denied my house for his, me for his wife.
Did you converse, sir, with this gentle woman? What is the course and drift of your compact?
I, sir, I never saw her until this time.
Villain, thou liest, for even her very words didst thou deliver to me on the march.
I never spake with her in all my life.
How can she thus then call us by our names? Unless it be by inspiration?
With your slave.
To me she speaks. She moves me for her theme. What, was I married to her in my dream? Or sleep I now and think I hear all this? What error drives our eyes and ears amiss? Till I know this sure uncertainty, I'll entertain the offered fallacy.
Dromio, go get the servants bread for supper.
Oh, for my beads! I crossed me for a sinner. This is the fairyland. Spite of spite, for he speaks with goblins, owls, and sprites. And if we obey them not, this will ensue. We'll suck our breath and pitch us black and blue.
Why, preach thou to thyself and answerest not. Dromio, thou drone, thou slug, thou snail, thou scot.
Master, I am transformed, am I not?
I think thou art in mind, and so am I.
Nay, in mind and in my shape.
Thou hast thine own form.
No, master, I am an ape.
If thou art transformed in aught into an ass.
'Tis true. She rides me, and I long for grass. 'Tis so, I am an ass. Else it could never be that I should know her as well as she knows me.
Come, come. No longer will I play the fool to put the finger in the eye and wink. Come, sir, to dinner. Dromio, keep the gate. Come, sir. We'll dine above today, and I'll shrive you of 1,000 idle pranks. Dromio, if any ask for your master, say he dines forth, and let no creature enter. Dromio, play the porter well.
I in earth, in heaven, or in hell, sleeping or waking, mad or well advised, known unto these, and to myself disguised. I'll say as they say, and persever so, and in this mist at all adventures go.
Master, shall I be porter at the gate?
Aye, and let none enter, lest I break your pace. Come, comment, and lest we dine too late.
That was Matt Davidson and Natalie Sharp, who were both in the 2007 class that did Comedy of Errors, as well as in the 2005 class, and Jack Fogarty from the 2008 class, performing a scene from the Comedy of Errors. And as Kelsey said, if you can't get enough identical twin, mistaken identity, hilarity, come back and see 12th Night next weekend. We will now have about a 6 or 7 minute pause before this evening's performance of Macbeth. So if you want to visit the restroom, get a bottle of water, or take a minute to find your assigned seat, if you have a reserved seat, please do that, and we'll be starting again in just a few minutes. Thank